Hello, good morning, William. I hope you're well on this spooky Halloween morning. There's nothing spooky about this build, this stream. It is a regular stream with regular amount of spook. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing actually spooky about it. But since it is Halloween, I figured I should at least make a token effort, and that's what I consider myself to have done. We were ruining this. Hello! We were ruining this aqueduct here. The aqueduct, as we've been calling it. And it's looking pretty ruined already, but I think it needs a little bit more. Particularly what I was thinking is maybe we can get some kind of landslides up against it. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of want maybe to fill out a little bit around it. But maybe we don't need that. Maybe it's okay as is. Heyo! Good morning, Cookie. Good morning, Slime. I hope you're all well. Spooky! Actually, I think our aqueduct here is looking pretty good overall. I don't think it needs any more work. I think it's good. So we'll leave that as is for now, and let's move on to ruining something else. How about this one? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. So you know what? Let's start over here. So we'll go kind of consistently. So, this is going to be ruined, but I'm not sure I want to ruin it too much, because I quite like the way it looks already. So, I want to kind of keep the shape as much as possible. Don't worry, Slime, I'm also not celebrating Halloween, so it's a token effort. So I'm going to take... I guess I'll collapse in the ceiling here for a start. 1, 2, let's just kind of collapse this in like that, and let's put a top on there. In fact, that's kind of weird what happened there. Let's collapse it right the way through as well. 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll put these in here. Cool, and that can come in here as well. There we go, so that's a bit more collapsed. That looks a bit unnatural, so let's get rid of that as well. And we'll get rid of that one too. And we'll have a little bit more collapsed overall. Hello, Jason. Good morning, friend. Are you feeling spooky today? Because I'm not, which is why we don't have a very... excellent title. Or we have an excellent title, but it's a misleading title. Because there's no spook here. To be honest, it's not... I guess it's good when you're a kid. But the older you get, the less exciting Halloween becomes. Like, it's just... yeah, it's not all that, in my opinion. This is kind of hard to ruin it without just kind of actually wrecking the way it looks. Maybe we can kind of take... maybe we can take out a little bit of the support at the bottom here. Let's try that. So let's take off this edge here. So boom, 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 boom. And all the way down here. And then let's kind of collapse this down. So how many blocks do we get there? Like 6 or 7. Let's just kind of collapse this one out. So, let's see here. Kind of down here, maybe. I'm just going to build this up. And wow, this is a real deep kind of hole here. Okay, well, we'll put the rest down here. Oops. There we go. It collapsed down here. That was not what I wanted to do. So, can we actually see that? A little bit, not really. Not very good. visibility, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be super good. So I also want to have slabs and stairs, so we can put a couple of those in. Ah, spooky night in Mexico. Oh, it's not. In the UK, actually, the day before Halloween, we have Mischief Night. It's not really a holiday, but it's something that the kids do in rougher areas. Certainly where I was from, we used to have Mischief Night, was the day before Halloween, where people would basically go out and only do tricks. So they would basically go out and just vandalize stuff, throw rocks at people's houses, and throw turds in people's windows and stuff like that. That's Mischief Night. I don't know that that is really a thing anywhere else. Maybe it is. Yes. Okay. So that's ruined that just a little bit. I don't know what. I kind of want to do more here. Maybe we can open up this edge actually. Have a whole collapsed side here, but it needs to still be standing upright. So we've got to be a little bit careful of that. So I don't want it to be too unrealistic. Boom, 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 like this. And then let's kind of collapse this out. Like this. And like this. Oh, this is some spooky music, isn't it? We got real spook. Spooktastic. Spooktacular. Spooknificent. Spook. Spook. Ooh. Spooky. Minecraft on the phone is actually kind of fun. It's nice to be able to do it kind of on a train or whatever. Alrighty, I think that's enough ruining for that building. So let's go for the next one here. I kind of want to push the whole thing over, but how would I do that? I mean, it'd be kind of cool to like drop the roof into the water there, but I don't think that. Maybe that's not a good idea. Good morning, Yuri. Let's do that elsewhere, I think. So we'll just kind of collapse in the roof here. Let's start with. How am I going to do this? Let's start at the base here. Let's take this support out. 1, 2, 3. We can kind of collapse this out. So one like support falling down there, and following on from that, let's take out this area a little bit. So 3, 4. So 4 of these things. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we've got a couple of stairs as well in there. Stair here, maybe a stair there. Yes. It's kind of high up. Maybe it should be kind of more further down, but it's okay. Alright, so let's take this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have a block. Yeah, I do. So we got 3 of the pillars. So let's bring this one right the way down. So we'll bring it. Let's bring it down to here. 1, and we'll kind of have it. Pillars tend to kind of, when they fall over like this, they tend to kind of split into like individual drums, which they. I'm not sure whether they're constructed of them or not. I think they are. Certainly in the case of the Parthenon, they were constructed from these big drums and kind of stacked up. So essentially, they were constructed from items like this, basically blocks. So it kind of worked quite well. So there's that one. Gosh, this is awkward. I'm going to have to go slightly darker because there is some workers directly outside my window and I feel real awkward about that. So sorry about that. So maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll go away, but hopefully they won't. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward otherwise. So there's one more. one more pillar here that's broken. Yeah, it looks cool. Let's take the rest of the roof off now, here. Yeah, so we'll break down the roof too. So we're gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's take those out first. We'll kind of collapse this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 more. That maybe. It's a little bit awkward. We can maybe kind of resolve this a little bit, make it a little bit less awkward, because at the moment it's kind of just scattered, which is a bit weird. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we go. I quite like the way that the interior is kind of revealed. Yeah, it will look cool actually. I haven't tried the time lapse to time lapse this area, but I think it will look cool to see them get built and then destroyed. It should create a nice effect. Boom, boom. Let's take a little bit more out here. Yeah, I quite like the way that this looks with the interior kind of exposed like this. Let's take this out. Down to here maybe. And I want to kind of collapse the roof in. Let's have a little go with that. So 1, 2, 3. So I wanted to try using the gravity brush, but it's kind of difficult to use it correctly. So it's not too important, I suppose. And more like that. You know what? I don't like the way that that is just kind of exposed now, so maybe we can go like this again. So just, yeah, a little bit like that. That looks cool. Let's collapse in the... I'm going to leave the roof partly whole here. I'm going to collapse the back side, but I kind of want to leave part of the roof on. So let me try hit with... how am I going to do this? I kind of want to be careful not to wreck everything, but I'm going to try a gravity brush here. Gravity... Let's do a real small gravity brush, so just a little bit at a time. So let's go for here. And just carefully lower that down to the ground. So it's going to hit some of the interior as well, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we got there. Yeah, I think that worked. So we made a little bit of a hole. We can scatter those around a little bit more. Let's break it down here as well. So down here. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of a cool start. So let's kind of work with what we've done here. So first off, let's just lower some of these that didn't get lowered all the way. So this looks a bit weird. So let's kind of work with that. Let's get rid of these three. These three would have kind of rolled down to here. In fact, they're supposed to be kind of like roofing tiles, so I don't really want them to be quite so tall. They're kind of like this. So they kind of rolled down. And oh, this would have rolled down too, actually. So let's kind of make a big pile of kind of rubble at the base here. Just kind of rubble and terracotta rubble, all kind of mixed up together. So let's get rid of this now so that we can kind of get back inside here. And I want to have a little bit of kind of rubble inside here too. So maybe like that. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yes, let's get some. Let's have some white rubble there. Looks a bit more rubbled, rubbloid. Still walkable, which is nice. Cool. These guys need to go down. So we'll put those down there. And we'll spread this out as well. A little bit more broken looking. These don't really make sense to be up here, so let's kind of get rid of those. And I kind of want to bring down maybe one of these internal ones. So let's get rid of this column here. We'll break it over. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's kind of break it out through here. 3, 4. Like it managed to sneakily fall out through this spot somehow. Unlikely, but whatever. You ain't the boss of me. I do what I want. Let's just have it kind of down here. And yeah, that's kind of cool. We get this kind of open area inside. Let's break off some of these. These don't. So this one comes in here and then it rolls all the way down. Let's kind of have it just lying on the side there. Alrighty, so let's say the roof collapsed there is the next thing that happened. So that one falls straight down here, and that one will also kind of roll down. Put it there. Let's move this one into there, and I wanted to take the top off here as well, so let's take those off and get those in there, and in there. Cool. So let's do another bit of damage now. Let's take the corner off here. Let's collapse this whole corner. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's take it and rotate it and then collapse it. So let's do a pos 1 here. We're going to take this whole corner. So let's take pos 1 here actually. So pos 1 here. And take it up and over to here, and we'll take pos 2. So we can select a region. And what I'm going to do is a cut. I'm going to do a rotate 0, 0, 90. And we'll do a paste and see what happens. What's that done? Turned it that way. Didn't really want that. Let's not do that. Let's do a rotate 90 now. And we'll see what happens. Paste. That's wrong, so let's undo that. And we'll do a flip it this way. We'll try paste now. Whoops. There we go. That's more like what we want, I think. Alright. So what, like a paste dash A here maybe? Where's that gone? Okay, that was definitely not right. Maybe like here. Also not correct. Here. Something like that. Boom. Nearly right, but not quite. So let's undo that. Paste dash A. Okay, not that. Paste dash A here. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so I'm just going to take the base off here and kind of replace it where it was. So we at least kind of maintain that. So that, and that, and that. That. Put that one back on there. And that goes back. This comes forward, I think. Something like that. I don't know. Close enough. Alright, now what I'm going to do... You can do that, can you? Spooky! make jack-o'-lanterns from... Oh, this is the wrong way. Bomb. Maybe we can fix it. Nah, screw it. Let's just collapse it. Okay, so you're going to use the gravity brush here. So we'll take the bottom layer off first. Actually, let's use... get the weed killer. And just get rid of that real quick. And then we can use the gravity brush here. So we'll make it a slightly bigger gravity brush. 3. Alrighty. So, going to bring this down. Yes. Oh. Whoops. And trying to avoid collapsing the ground as much as possible. Has happened a little bit, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And let's bring down the next layer. And whoops, I made a miss there. Let's try not to hit the ground too much. And just keep eroding this down as much as possible. Hopefully not hitting the terrain. Oh, we hit the terrain. Oh well. Yeah, we hit it pretty bad. Okay, it's okay. And we've got a little bit more up here. Let's bring this down. Okay, we need to be real careful now. Let's go for a much smaller gravity brush. Yeah. Just trying to avoid hitting anything that I don't want to. And we'll erode these down. So the next thing we're going to do once we get this down there is to kind of reshape it to be a pile of rubble instead of a stack of rubble, which is what we're presently going to have. It's just going to take a little while. Well, let's do the delicate work first, and then we can come back for the for that one, because that one's not really near to anything, so there's no danger of hitting the wrong thing. Yeah, let's get that one a little delicate. That's gonna hit that, but that's okay, I think. A little bit of a collapse there as well, and it goes all the way down. Boom. And we can take this down as well. Boom, boom. Nice. Alright, let's grab a slightly bigger one now, and we can just grab this whole area at once. And down, down, down. Gotcha. And that one we can do by hand, because it's just one. Alrighty. So let's see here. Let's kind of start with this. Well, anything that looks unnatural. So that looks pretty unnatural. Let's get rid of that. Bring that down. That one looks unnatural too, so bring that down. This is pretty unnatural. So some of this stuff is going to actually collapse down into this well and kind of be lost. This was something that I had not completed the work on, so I wasn't really anticipating having to work on this area specifically, so we'll probably kind of just kind of make this a little bit simplified. I don't know. Let's just drop a few quartz blocks in here. Hopefully nobody ends up here, because this is not really supposed to be investigated. At this point anyway. Later on perhaps we will do some work here to kind of make it a bit nicer, but yes, unfinished at this point. Boom. Staircase. Where are my staircases at? Boom. And some terracotta rubble as well, so let's break that out. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Gosh. go. This stuff is going to go in here and kind of be in the bottom of the river, I guess. Like this, yeah. And boom. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, I think that kind of works. So I want to build this out a little bit so it's a little bit more craggy, rugged edges. Not quite so straight. Yeah, I think that's cool. Gives us one more ruined building. The ruining is kind of hard work, actually. It's yeah, kind of slow going, isn't it? Maybe we can do. Let's finish ruining this, and I think I'm going to have a go with a cave down there because it looks kind of fun and inviting. And you ain't the boss of me, so I can do what I want. Yes. So let's wreck these stairs a little bit. So not quite so stair-like. Maybe a little bit of overgrowth. Yeah, that looks cool. And that in there. Let's bring this out. Actually, take that away. Cool. Yeah, we can get some. I think we can get some trees, maybe even growing in here. Could be cool. Or around here. Let's get a bush. Jungle bush. Actually, let's do small jungle tree. It's a bee tree, small jungle. Boom, and we'll see if we can get that in. Might be difficult to place this. Oh, there we go. Little jungle tree in there. That's cool. And we're gonna get some jungle bush. And we'll grow those. Oh, need to be a little bit careful. I probably don't want it to be growing quite that position. Let's get some in here as well. Let's just clear that away just a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get up. And maybe we can get one in here. Yes. Maybe there. Cool, cool. I think we've got some cool potential for something actually kind of growing in here as well. So like, let's try here, for example. Oops, that's not what I was expecting. Well, that's fine. Get a jungle bush on there. Boom. And I kind of want to get a tree. Maybe not. Maybe a tree's a bad idea. You can get one in here, maybe. Jungle bush growing. Boom. Get some kind of growths on the actual tower itself. Yeah. Cool, cool. That looks nice. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's go in this. Hello, Courage Trio and David Ria. I'm gonna go in this hole here, and this is gonna be dark. So what I'm gonna have to do is swap out of the shaders mod because we won't be able to see anything in here because it's so dark. So let's just get rid of that. And we're going off the rails a little bit to build a cave, but I don't care. You know, I can do what I want. Alrighty, so we're gonna go for a BR Rock. Pokemon Go, do you mean? I was gonna make a series on Pokemon Go, but I don't think the game's very good. That's the problem. So I'm going to do a Rock Air 590, and I want to do a Mask Stone. Whoa, be a little bit careful here. And it's going to be, I don't want to make this too big, but I also kind of want to I want it to be somewhat cool. So I've just got to be careful not to kind of breach the surface. That's mostly what I'm scared of. I could use some kind of a wall hack, really, to see what's going on. I don't know if... There used to be a way to do this. Let me see if I can do it. It used to be possible to sand yourself, didn't it? Oh, okay. That's not possible anymore. Never mind. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. So maybe I can do that? Let me grab a night vision potion in here. Although, I don't know. I probably won't do anything with Pokemon. You can tell me about it, and maybe you can convince me, but I certainly don't have a plan to do it at the moment. Alrighty. I'm going to take this all the way out until I run into something. I'm trying to remember where I am, really. I know what I'm going to do, actually. I can use the selection to see through the wall, can't I? So, what I kind of want to do is join it up to the other cave that we have. This one over here. It's going to be a bit tricky to do it, but I think it can be done. So let's get down there. So maybe like here would be a good place. So let's do a selection here. So if I do a pause 1. You know what I can do actually? Let's do let's do a convex selection. Let's do it. So if I do cell convex, if I go pause 1 here and say pause 2 here, and maybe pause 3 here. Sorry, that's also pause 2. I need to remember that. And then we fly over. We can actually just make a direct tunnel, and then we can kind of work out from that. Or we maybe don't need to do the direct tunnel, but we can use it as a guide, which could be cool. So down here. Oh, we're actually nearly there already. So if I go for a pause 2 here, and a say pause 2 here. Alright, so that gives me basically a pause 2. You know what? Let's just open it up. We'll do set air. There we go. Boom. A tunnel! Haha! We've exposed a route that was here. Did not know there was a route there. Oh, wow, actually this is the surface, isn't it? So we're very close to the surface here, but that's okay. So let's open this up a little bit. I think we want a slightly smaller one than we've got here. Let's go for a size 4. And we'll drop it down to a size 3 now, so it's getting a little bit narrower. And boom. And we'll finally drop it down to a size 2.5 for this area. Just a little bit. And boom. Aha! Nobody expected that, did they? We've rejoined it to a kind of defunct area from the other one. And yeah, cool. That's going to be nice. So I do want to check what the water level is like through here. Maybe we can have an underwater tunnel as well. Let's give that a go, actually. Yeah, let's do that too. So, whoops. Yeah, that'll work. It's going to have to look like that, isn't it? Boom, boom. So, just going to keep going. Do I still have my convex selection? No, I do not. Okay. No biggie. Just kind of dig it up. I mean, the worst case, we create some extra little cool caves, which is no biggie. Boom. Bush, bish, bush, bush. Oh, we're close to breaching the surface somewhere here, I think. What's this? I have no idea where I am now. I'm so completely, thoroughly lost. Whoops, we're breaching the surface. We breached the surface. Where are we? We missed it. Oh well. That's a free little cave there. Although I will try and definitely try and link onto the other one. So that's the way up. So let's try going kind of down a little bit here. See if we can link back into that cave in the water level. I kind of want to have like a water connection for them, so that that water is actually going somewhere rather than just kind of draining into nothing. Still no. I think we're going down too far maybe. I wonder if we're getting close to the bedrock. Let's go up a little. Whoop. Aha. Building caves like this is kind of fun. Whoops, I think I fired. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so there's a couple caves here then. These should be okay. I think I just leave this kind of as is. I mean, it's real ugly, so we should kind of shape it a little bit. I'm going to add one more cave in here that goes somewhere else. Let's bring one up here and just kind of, we'll see where it ends up. I'm just going to kind of dig in whatever direction seems good. And, oh, here we are. We've come out here. Wherever the heck here is. Okay, so that's laid out our basic shape for the cave. So let's go in there now, and we'll give it a once over with a smoother brush, I think, or a blend ball. Let's do blend ball. BR. Yeah, that's the right one. We'll change the size to like 5 maybe, and we can just take this over and just to say target any really rough areas. Anywhere that looks too rough can get hit. Yeah, this is all cool. Interesting. What is that? Where is this? Oh! Okay, we don't want that. We don't want to breach the surface. So let's keep that at a safe distance. And this is looking cool, cool. We need to put some more interesting materials in here, I think. And we can and will do that. So this is going to be water flooded down here, I think. So yes. So the water level is going to be here. Oh, is this the right cave? I think it is. So all of this should be flooded, I think. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's go with, I'm just going to go for some ores in here, just to kind of paint it, make it a little bit more interesting. I think the best technique for that is to use a rock brush, so we'll do a BR rock. Let's have a look for our ores types here. Do a BR rock, do gold ore first. BR rock 14, 25% 14, and 75% rock stone, and we'll do a size of 2, 90. In fact, not 90, but 1. Very, very. What happened there? Three, 4, 1 maybe? There we go, okay. And we're going to need some new night vision. Because I'm not clever enough to figure out how to do the command for this, or I am clever enough but I'm lazy and I can't remember it. That's part of the problem. Just spew some instant ores around the place. Let's kind of fill this place with a bunch of gold ore, actually. That could be cool. Alrighty, so that's cool. Let's go for some iron ore now. So let's see what iron ore is. That is 15. 15. And boom. 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 Bush. Bush. Pew. Okay. Loads of iron ores in here. Cool, cool. Yep. Some down there. And we'll go for some coal now. I'm going to change the technique here. So we're going to make coal. What is that? 13 maybe. We're going to make coal a larger proportion, but a smaller area. So it should be. What? Ill does not match block type. Coal. Whoops. Stone. Okay, that's gravel, so that's not what I wanted. Coal ore is 16. Okay, of course it's 16. Okay, so this should let us add a different kind of shape of vein for our coal. Should be nice. And a cool thing about using this technique is that the ores actually end up going back into the rock as well. So it's not just surface level. So not that that's really a big deal, but if anybody does ever end up playing this in survival, they will be very grateful for this cave. I should think. Okay, there's a lot of ores in here now, so I think we've got enough ores. Just go along here a little. I'm gonna leave this like super rough. I think it's cool. In fact, let's do this entranceway here, and I kind of want to cover it up. This is actually like really rough and ready at the moment. This has had no attention done to it at all. So yes. You know what, I'm not going to bother with this. We'll come back to this. I want to focus my attentions on the underground at the moment. Coming straight from the underground. Alright. Yep. Okay, let's get some water in here, so we'll get the right level of water. So let's figure out how to do that. So we're gonna go all the way out here and just make sure everything that is. We'll just ignore that. Everybody, just avert your eyes. There's nothing to see here. Pause one. All right. So pause 2 here needs to be. Let's see here. Pause. Oh, cell cuboid. So we can do pause 1, 481, 16. Minus 522, and let's do something similar over here, just to flood the whole area. Actually, you know what we can do? We can probably just fly over here and do it easily. So if we come all the way over here and select that block, replace water, air. No! Replace our water. Okay, that's better. 55,000 blocks were changed. Let's just check that everything's okay. Yeah, that's not okay. I forgot about that. We actually have a slight... The water comes up here incorrectly, so we need to go down by 1. Okay, 40,000, that's a better number, I think. So, nothing's changed here. Good. Let's just have a look where else we've affected. So we'll have actually filled in some water, I think, next to the volcano, maybe. Just check that. Yes, a little bit, but it's okay. That's that's fine. Yep, 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 looks good. And this is the right height, is it? Yes. Nice. Alright. And so if we go in here, we should see now that this area is all flooded. Yep. So it floods all the way through to here. And yep, it's cool. This area is not flooded. Alrighty, so that's good. That's kind of saved us a little bit of effort and given us the sea level. So I kind of want to open this up to make it at the sea level. So let's do that. Let's do BR rock at not 30, 390. And we'll just open this up so we can have kind of a little beach in here. I think that could be cool. And boom, boom, boom. Yes. Alrighty. And we're gonna go for a smoothing brush in here, or smoothing brush. I don't know why I said that in that accent, but I did. Shoop happens, I guess. The cell. So we're going to do a cell convex again, and we can use this to kind of easily put in some sand here. So I'm going to put sand for a beach. Just grab this stuff down here, and kind of want to have it all the way around the edges here, like this. Replace sand. Boom. Is that done? Bitbox. Is that like a beatbox? Cool, cool. And through here. And you know what I'm going to do actually is rock sand 3. And I'm just going to take this through the bottom here and just fill this with sand. So we have kind of a base of sand in here. Whoops. This is supposed to be kind of rough, so there's no sand in there. Let's... Really? I run out of night vision already? Did we drink a small potion or something? This makes perfect sense. Drinking a potion underwater. Go figure. Alright, so we're going to bring the sand through here as well. I did not smooth this area, so this is going to be a very rough tunnel, but it's okay. And this goes somewhere, but who knows. Unfinished area. Just wanted to at least put the sand in while I was there. Okay, so let's get back to this tunnel and through to the area we were just working on with this beach, because I think that's going to look quite nice. And boom, a bit in here. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, like this. Cool, cool. And we can fill out the water there. Yeah, let's do that. So, subterranean beach. So let's do replace air, water. Huh. Oh, so cuboid. Had the wrong selection type. Replace air, water. I'm not very good at beatboxing. It's not a skill that I possess. I'm super multi-talent. I can't even say it with a straight face. Of all the talents I possess, none is beatboxing. Unfortunately. Yes, this looks kind of cool. I kind of want to go for some other stuff in here, make this look a little bit more exciting. I'm trying to think what to do. Use some dirt patches, I think. Maybe could be good. So do dirt 3, and we'll do it as a scale of 1, so that it's kind of very, very rough. I'm gonna try and keep in kind of ridges a little bit. Not ridges, but groups. Groups. What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. Try to kind of keep it consistent. One there. There's a lot of ores in here, isn't there? There's maybe too many ores. It's okay. I can handle. I'll go for a mushroom down here, maybe. That could be cool, couldn't it? We fit mushrooms in here? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we can have some mushrooms in here. So can we get mycelium? Let's dirt this area here. Mycelium, does it grow underground? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna dirt the whole area here, and we can go for some shrooms. Actually, let's figure out where the water's gonna go, because that's kind of a big deal. Boom, don't like this. This can go. Do not want. So let's let the water down here. It should start to flow, maybe. And kind of play with it a little bit. Let it spread out. So let's give a little bit of space for it here. And just kind of coerce it over this way a little bit. Have some water in there, and we'll dig down a little bit here so that it's not quite so awkwardly flowing over the surface, which I think looks bad. Let's go for a little bit of a build up there, maybe. And boom. Oh, I just had an idea. Mushrooms everywhere. That could be cool. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I was imagining like the whole cave being kind of like covered in mushrooms, including the walls and the ceiling. Maybe that could be cool. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting a bit distracted here. I should be kind of focusing because, of course, I need to kind of focus on the one thing at a time for the sake of the time lapses. So this is a brief distraction because ruining stuff is hard work, and yeah, basically that's kind of what's happening here. I'm distracting myself because I hate doing hard work. Or it's not even like it's hard work. It's just kind of brainless work, I suppose. There we go. Level that out, and let's bring it out through this way. Just enough to let that flow. And off it goes, and hopefully that will make it all the way down now. And boom, boom, and boom, and it makes it. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, I think a bunch of big mushrooms is going to take ages. I should learn my lesson about mushrooms. What time is it now? It's nearly 9 o'clock, so I think I can finish up this cave. To be honest, maybe that's enough. Oh, I want to have some lighting in here, of course. Let's go for some lighting with some glowstone, I think. Or should we go for torches? Let's go for Let's go for torches, actually. A few carefully placed torches around the place. torches actually. Let's just put a few around, just as like slight way markers. So kind of join up with the others. No way to travel here very easily without going in the water, which I don't really want. So let's make it possible to walk here. And boom. Cool. Let's try swapping over to the shaders and just see what we've created and see how bad it looks. I don't know if you guys can hear any background noise. You might be able to hear the my builder friends outside having a pie with their radio. Like, damn kids with a loud radios. Yeah, I can't really see much. Maybe we can get one. Put one kind of here, just for the sake of getting the reflection, or seeing the water at least. Yeah. I mean, it's at least enough to lead the way. I love how this looks with the dynamic lighting. It looks great. Oh, I should be tired. It's early in the morning. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what else to do here. Let's leave this for now. At least it's not like an empty dead end like it was before. We can go for a little bit more ruining while we're here. You know what? I don't fancy ruining stuff right now. That is kind of what I need to do. You know what to do then. I don't want to ruin something. I really should ruin something, shouldn't I? Nah, I can't be bothered. Nah. Lazy Imgal. I don't know what to do then, actually, if I'm not going to ruin something. Maybe I should call it a day. If I'm bored, I should continue, really, should I? Yeah, I think that's it. The problem is I've kind of exhausted my demand for Minecraft at the moment. It's a subconscious beatbox. It's not. It's a nervous beatbox, maybe. Not a deliberate beatbox. You know what, I'm gonna have a little appreciate of what we've made, and just kind of have a think about what I'm gonna do. So, more ruining is in order. But I think we're starting to at least see now, hopefully, what it's going to kind of look like, and I think the result is good. I hope the result is good. I mean, I think the aqueduct looks super cool. That bridge should be cool once it gets kind of some vines on it and broken. So yeah, I think it's a success overall. And once we get the volcano in there, it's going to look nice too. And then we will have completed this side. Let's see if we can load in a little bit more. Yeah, it really picks up this area, which was kind of rushed. Not rushed, but did not have the same attention as the rest did. I'm glad you agree. So I think also other possibility is more ruins around the place. Perhaps just small ones dotted around. Yeah, 1 or 2 maybe, I think could be cool. But maybe not quite yet. Obviously we need to complete this first. So I've got... oh, I'm going to send you actually, Yuri, I'm going to send you the video so you can see it. You can give me some feedback. In fact... No, I'm not going to... I was thinking of maybe I could play it, but that's probably a bad idea. So I'll send it to you. I'm going to do that now, actually. I'm going to take a break. Well, when I say a break, I mean I'm going to end the stream, because I'm not coming back today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope. So yeah, I'll send the video to you now, Yuri. If it is indeed uploaded. If it's not, well, it's going to be a little bit tricky for me, but we'll see. Anyway, bye bye.